Hi, my name's Devon and welcome to Barbell Strength number 36. Now the premise behind this program, if you remember in Barbell Strength number 35, I shortened down the songs and asked you to go heavier. With that shorter duration, we were going to see how strong you've become, and I encourage you to add another 2.5, even up to 5 pounds on each side of the bar. So, hopefully you've gone through Barbell Strength 35 a few times and you're feeling stronger and you're feeling good. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. In Barbell Strength 36, I'm going to bring back that duration. So I'm going to see if you can hold on to that same weight, but maybe go a little bit longer. Let's see if we can combine your muscular strength and endurance. There are some of them that I'm not sure we will be able to go as heavy, and I will indicate that when we get there. So obviously this is a choreographed barbell routine, so I'm going to be using a bar throughout. So I have my bar and I have a selection of plates. Don't worry if you don't have a barbell, you can do the whole thing with dumbbells or plates. If you have dumbbells, I'm going to recommend if you have a selection somewhere between 3 to 20 pounds, that is ideal. Additionally, we will be on the bench today. We're going to be on the bench for our chest work today. If you don't have a bench, don't worry, you can do the whole thing on the floor and just do your floor presses. Finally, I have a mat for the abdominals at the end. So if you guys are ready to turn your body into a fat burning machine, let's forget about all of your problems. In the next hour, it's just you, me, music and movement. Are you guys ready to warm up? If you have a bar, let's go ahead and pick it up, take it in that overhand grip. Now, my hand placement is thumb width from the outside of the thighs. I want you to roll the shoulders up, back and down, standing tall and proud. Engage the core, knees soft, heels down. Can you wiggle the toes? You're correctly aligned. All right, guys, if you're ready, let's warm up. Take one more shoulder roll. Deadlift, down 3, take it down. 2, 3.
Need someone to hold your hand.
Now legs are almost straight, just a little bit with the knees. Smooth it out, 2, 2. Down 2, up 2. Back is long and strong. I like 15 to 20 feet ahead of you. Dead row, knees and belly. Rise up. Bar to the ribcage, elbows to the back of the room. How about a triple row? Pull back for 3 in a row. 3, 2, feel the music building, rise on up. Get ready guys, we're going to clean up presses. Bar goes overhead. Ready? Hit. You sit, you drive, you sit, release. Bar stays close. Triple push press, stay up for 3. Push press, you can use the legs to help you out. Lower it down, do that again. Triple. Upright row, up 2, down 2. Up 3, down 1. Bar comes right about where your heart rate monitor strap would be. Chest line. Remember 1, 1, 2. It goes 1, 1, down for 2. Hold, contract, release. Going back to a dead row. Knees are bent, knees are rise. Rise on up. Squeeze between the shoulder blades to initiate that lift. Triple row, pull back for 3. 1. Squeeze, release the core and rise. You ready for another run, guys? Going back to the clean and presses. Are you ready? Stand, clean and press. Part 2-2. Rise. Sit back with the heels, but behind you. Down 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm being fast like a jungle drum. Once you go, you just can't stop.
Got it.
I go all the way straight to the top.
1, 1, 2. 1, 1. Singles now. Take it down. Drive that floor away through the heels. Chest face up. Elbows at the hands. Tories brace. Little bit more. Guys, lunge backwards. Left leg slow. Left.
Here I go.
Change to the right.
I was born to be on the run.
And the left.
Shining away the world
Feet hip width apart. Chest face up.
with the sun.
Drive through that heel. That's in front.
Here I
Little
go.
deeper. Keep going. Back knee towards the floor. Front leg parallel to the floor. Guys, what we're going to do is a slow squat. Step wide, squat down for 4. Slow. Ah, the brush. Again, we take it down. Transition from bicep curl. Ball goes overhead. Down.
Feel my power.
Super slow for 4. Curl. Slow. Wait for it, wait for it.
Feel my power.
Hit. All the way to the shoulders. All the way down to the thighs. That's 4. 3. 2. Halfway up and hold. Good job, guys. Drop it down. Woo. We are now going on to the squats. Heaviest weight of the day. All right, so in barbell strength number 35, I asked you to go 2 to 3 times heavier than your warm-up weight if you're a regular or an athlete, okay? Because we had a shorter track. Now, if you feel strong, you can still attempt to go 2 to 2.5 times heavier than your warm-up weight. If you're new, maybe about 1.5 times heavier than your warm-up weight. So, we're going to keep going this time. We're going to add about another minute. All right, so it's definitely going to start to feel like endurance. After the first song is done, you should be struggling to hold on. So if you're struggling, you want to put the weight down, you're in the right place. So guys, once you've got your bar safely loaded, let's go ahead, overhand grip, safely, clean and press onto the meaty part of the upper back. Elbows under the hands. We're going to start in that mid-stance squat. All right, guys, brace the core, heels down. Can you wiggle the toes? At the base of the move, you should still be able to wiggle the toes so you're correctly aligned with a strong kinetic chain. All right, guys, let's see if you can hang on for this longer squat track. Take it 2-2. All the way down, find your boundary. Just settle on it. Down 3, up 1. 1, 2, 3. Drive through the heels. Squeeze the butt at the top of that squat. Down 1, up 3. So we change the contraction. Now guys, remember that 1, 1, 2? It comes back now. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. All right, are you ready for singles? Hit the gas pedal now. Take it down. Up. Ooh. It's a feel. Feel it already. heels. Down 1, up 3. Gotta brace the abs, guys, at the base. Really important. Don't let that bar push you out of alignment. You got it. 1, 1, 2. Right here. 1, 1, 2. Breathe it out. How low can you go? Push the envelope. Make it work. Guys, singles, hit the gas, go down. It's getting harder and harder to overcome that inertia at the base of the squat. That's what we're looking for. Sweat is starting to pour. Hang on, guys. Woo! I told you, a little bit more endurance this round. Alright, guys. Change it up, hold up. Step wide. Down slow. Slow one up. Woo! Down for 3. 1, 2. Right again. The key is the heels. The harder you push the heels, the more you activate the glutes. Means we lift and tighten. Down 1, up for 3. Once again, changing the focus on the type of distraction. Down. Now guys, get ready. This one is going to burn. Ready? Stay down low. Partial rest. Down and hard way up. 1 inch behind the knee. Rise up. And again. Oh my gosh. Don't back away from it, guys. You gotta be stronger than that. Again. Stay low. You should feel pressure building. Squeeze to the inner thighs and drive on up. Keep on pushing to the heels. You guys ready? 16 singles. Let's do this. You're not cheating, are you? Now that you're getting tired, don't just come halfway down, guys. Explore your range. Boom. Push it. You'll be amazed at just how strong you become, how resilient your body is. Keep it going. Woo. One more round, guys, to wrap it up. Listen up. Down for 3. Down. You can use the breath to help exhale on that effort. Down 1, up 3. And again. As a still brace, right? Head and chest up. Stand tall and proud. Here it comes, guys. Stay down low. What you're scared of is just uncomfortable, right? Rise on up. Again. That's what it takes. Lean, strong, sexy legs. Down. Hang on, guys. No cheating. That's it. All you got is 16 singles to wrap up the squats. Ready? Hit. All the way. Every rep is important, remember? Take it down. Now, for the last 8, can you go essentially a deeper? Let's see what happens. That means you drive harder. Through the heels to rise. 4 and 3. Beautiful. Slow up. Woo. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely breathless and I'm sweating. Safely clean and press up overhead and release the bar down. Woo. Let's move on to the chest. So normally I say you keep the squat weight on the bar. Awesome. All right. In the last track, I said maybe go as heavy as you can handle. Now you may have to back it down just a smidge with the presses today. All right, so whatever you had, if you need to back it down a third, you can do that the first time. If it's easy, go back up to your squat weight for your chest presses. We are actually going to start with flies today. Flies are a great isolation exercise for the pecs because it takes the triceps out of the equation. All right, guys, so I want you to go a little bit heavier, not heavier than you did in barbell 35, but if you haven't done barbell strength 35, just a little bit heavier with those dumbbells. All right, guys, so if you're ready to go, let's pick up your dumbbells. We're gonna lie down on the bench. See if you can stop the arms at bench height, all right, so that we keep the work focused into the pectorals rather than hyperextending and then starting to bring in the bicep and the shoulders too much, okay? You don't want those secondary muscles to take over. All right, bar at the end of the bench, ready to go. Let's do this. All right, guys, hold out to the side. We're gonna come up 3 and down for 1. Here we go, take it 1, 2, 3, and stop at bench height. Keep a little bend in the elbow. The straighter the arm, the harder it is. Let's reverse the contraction, up 1, down 3. Control that descent. Concentric, then into eccentric phase. Try and keep that lower back in connection with the bench. Guys, slow and steady, singles right here. Now think about your range, stopping at bench height. See if you can lightly bring the dumbbells together at the top. Brakes on, slow motion up for 4. Slow, 2. Control it, don't let the weights take over. Up 3, down 1. Up 2, squeeze, release. You stay in full control throughout that entire rep. Let's focus on the eccentric of 1. Slow down for 3 counts. Breathe out on the effort if you need to help out. Ready, guys? Slow, steady singles. 4 more times. Try not to swing. Initiate the lift by contracting through the pecs. Slow down, slow motion. Brakes on, brakes on. One more time slow, don't rush, guys. The treble means the muscles are being overloaded. You're in the right place. Pause at the bottom. Wait. Singles now, let's go. All right, guys. You've got 12 more, let's go. Hang on. Breathe out, breathe in. If you get in trouble, just bend the elbows a little bit more. Get ready, guys, we're about to transition to the barbell. And hold up, transition. Up for 3, hands are neutral. Down, bar to the chest. Ready? Singles. You drive and down. That's it, guys. Breathe out as you come up. Up 3, down 1. 3, 2. Now what you want to do is try and keep the elbows soft at the top, avoiding locking out the joint. Keep that tension on the pectoral muscle. One more and hold at the top. Down 3, up 1. Down. guys, come on up. Hands under the bar to safely take it off the thighs. Woo, that was not easy. We're going to work the back and the posterior chain. So this is the last of the big muscle groups. So you may want to keep your chest weight on there, or you might want to go somewhere between your warm-up and your squat weight. Today, guys, is going to be a little bit harder. So last week, we shortened it down. We went heavier, and I gave you a dynamic recovery in between each clean and press, allowing you to go heavier. Today, lots of clean and presses. First song, we're going to attempt to do 8 clean and presses in a row. If you can't do them, you can do 4 clean and presses and 4 dead rows, or 1 clean and press and 1 dead row. All right, guys, let's talk about the weight. All right, let's talk about how I've designed the backtrack for Barbell Strength 36. In Barbell Strength 35, we went a lot heavier. Normally I do lots of clean and presses. Last routine, we did a clean and press, and then we added a dead row to give you that dynamic recovery, give you a moment to refocus, and then power back on up for that clean and press. So today, if you're feeling good with the weight you have, you can attempt it, but the first song, you have 16 clean and presses. We have 8 clean and presses in a row. Now, if you hit failure, or there's just no way you can do that, as we do the 8 clean and presses, you can either do 1 clean and press and take it into a dead row. That will give you 4 clean and presses and 4 dead rows, or you can attempt to do 4 clean and presses in a row and 4 dead rows. In song number 2, I'm going to bring in a clean with no press, followed by a deadlift. Watch this, guys. The clean, you want to get under that weight as fast as you can. Sit back in a squat position, keep the bar close to the body, roll it down the body, and taking it straight into your deadlift. All right, guys, so your weight should be somewhere between your warm-up weight and your squat track. All right, overhand grip, thumb width from the outside the thighs, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. During the deadlift, legs are straight, just a little bend in the knees. You think you can do this? Let's try. All right, guys, take it up to a slow upright row. Again, slow, take it up. Bar to chest line, down. Up, 3, down 1.
Can you remember where we started? Before we lost our innocence.
Now keep that core raised, chest up.
Chasing the sun. Never thought it could be over. So many things.
Ooh, that's hard with that heavy bar.
Another day, another
One more, guys. Into deadlift, down for 3, down, 2, 3, squeeze. Get down to the point of maximum tension in the hamstrings and no further. Dead row, knees and belly, and rise up. You want to drive the elbows to the back of the glute. Squeeze, chest stays up. Now here it comes. 8 knee and presses. Ready? Try. Sit. Drive. Sit. Release. In. So guys, speed and strength combined. Get under that bar as fast as you can. Keep that bar close to the body. Rotate the wrist and show that height. Keep that core braced as that bar goes up. Pop through the heels if you need it. Upright row, 2, 2. Up 3.
No, I don't know what would happen.
Ooh.
I woke up and you were gone.
We are overloading trapezius.
You and I chasing the sun, and now I'm feeling California while I'm tripping in the dark.
2 more.
Another night to miss you.
1 more time.
It's alright, but
Deadlift. 3, 2, 1.
I just wish that
3-1. Dead row. Take it down.
Take me now, baby, here as I am.
Row.
Hold me close, try and understand.
Now you need to pay attention. In this song, it's not so uniform with the choreography. So, ears open, eyes open, head up. That's it, guys. And we're going to be doing one clean and press and one dead row. Just two of them. Ready, clean and press. Dead row. Clean and press. Two dead rows. Rise. Clean with no press. Deadlift down to 3. Clean, no press. 1, 1, 2. Down the legs. Again. Move. Rise. 3, 2, 1. There's your build. Clean and press with a dead row. There we go. It is power, guys. Explode with the legs. Driving that bar overhead. It will take the breath away. That's the point. Got it. One more. One more. Reset. One more round. Down 3. Dead row. Now, if you're a little bit intimidated and not sure if you can make it through the last round, good for you. You're in the right place. You too. Guys, get ready. Clean and press with a dead row. 2 times through. Dead row. Clean and press. Now, 1 clean, no press. 1 clean, 1, 1, deadlift, 3-1. Clean, no press. Deadlift, clean and press, and dead row. Last 4. Dead row. Again, power, drive. Brace the core, as that bar goes overhead. Hit it. Beautiful. One more. Dead row. Rise on up. Good job, guys. Put that weight down. Woo! How did you get on with that? Did you stay with a heavy weight that you had in barbell strength 35? Or did you drop it down a little bit? Totally your call. But remember, every time you do the workout, you get stronger and stronger. Have the courage to try. Try and go a little bit heavier after a few weeks. Remember, failure is part of success. Failure means you tried. All right, guys, for the tricep, for the last few routines, we've been doing everything on the bar, on the bench with the bar. But for those of you with wrist problems, that can get a little bit tough, right? Or you may feel you're not able to really hit the tricep because you are using that bar. So today we're going to do supersets. We're going to do a series of tricep kickbacks, overhead tricep extensions. We're also going to see the return of the straight arm kickback. The straight arm kickback will be a 1, 1, 2. Looks easy, right? No. When we go into the row, guys, or the kickback, start with a 1-arm row, just like you would. All right, so you bring the elbow up, thumb under the shoulder. Try and keep that elbow up and see if you can extend the wrist up in line with the elbow before you lower down. All right, guys, recommended weight, depending on how strong your triceps are, probably somewhere between 5 to 12, 5 to 15 pounds is adequate for most. All right, so that's what we're going to do, is take a split stance. We're going to take one hand on the thigh to support the back. I want you to engage the core, keep the chest up, head above the level of the heart. Are you guys ready? Pick up your weapon, and let's begin. All right, take that split stance, hand on the thigh, core engaged, roll the shoulders. a break. Now guys, we're going to transition to an overhead tricep extension. Rise, split, stand, singles, take it down. Now you want to lift one heel is up. This is to help relieve the tension from the lumbar vertebrae. So arms are close to the temples. Elbows forward, change your legs. Keep going with your extension. Squeeze. Everything is skinny and tight into body. So we talked about a superset, guys. We're going to go back to tricep kickbacks. Take it up and bring it down. Let's go back to the first arm. Get ready. Tricep kickback. Back. In. Woo! Starts to pinch now, right? Now the muscles start to fatigue. Now what we're going to do is add a little bit more pressure. We're going to do a straight arm kick back. 1, 1, 2, like this. 1, 1. Oh! Looks easy, right? Not at all. That's it. So we're not swinging, right? You are lifting, you're contracting, and you're squeezing. Combination, kick back. Straight arm, 1, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Kick back. Straight arm, 1, 2. Other side, guys. Tricep kick back. In. Back. So once again, I want you to keep everything tucked in tight to the body. Like you're training in a skinny hallway. No room to let the arms out. You got it. Straight arm. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. Try and keep it up there, guys. That weight's going to want to start to wander back down, right? Don't let the weight take over. You stay in control. You got it. Combination. Kick back. Straight arm. 1, 1, 2. And your feet back. In. Back. Straight arm. Guys, let's go back to a tricep overhead. Now, down for 3. 1, 2, 3. Drive. Elbow alignment is critical. You see how close my arms? Straight to my head. Yours too. Guys, singles. Here we go. Take it down. There you go. Change your legs. Take it up and hold there. Good job. Let's go ahead. Now, if you're really, really honest with yourself, could you have gone heavier with your weight with the triceps? Even as you went to the overhead extension, there is nothing to stop you having a heavier dumbbell after you come out of those kickbacks, quickly picking up that heavier dumbbell and doing those extensions like that. Biceps. All right, we're going to start with the bar, a little like we did last time. Again, it is a fairly short song, but I think it's a little longer than 2 minutes and 1 second, which is how long the bicep curl song was last time. So again, we're going to be taking that neutral hand position. We'll be working with the range and the tempo. All right, guys? So I'm going to recommend, if you're ready to go a little bit heavier, you can. Otherwise, first time through, your normal weight on your bar. Most of us increased our weight in barbell strength 35. So if you were getting good and strong and you were able to handle that 2 minutes, see if you can do that today with the same weight, okay? For the second song, guys, I want you to go heavier. All right, heavier. Here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to start with a hammer curl, okay? Because after holding that bar, your wrists are going to want a little bit of a break. So we're going to change to that hammer curl with the palms in. We're going to start with a full range of movement. We are going to do that ISO hold again, the tension hold. So one arm is going to hold with the arm parallel to the floor, 90-degree angle at the elbow, while the other arm works through a full range of movement, okay? Then for the chorus, we have a half hammer curl. Take it down and a half bicep curl. So it's going to look a little bit like a rotational bicep curl, and it kind of is. All right, but the reason I want you to do that half range of movement is because, once again, we put maximum load on the heads of the bicep. So guys, let's go ahead and set up your bicep weight. For some of you, it might just be a little bit heavier than your warm-up weight. You decide. All right, let's pick up the bar. We have a neutral hand position. That's usually somewhere between the smooth and grooved area. Guys, heels down. Can you wiggle the toes? Knees soft. Brace the core. Chest up. Elbows close to the waist. No digging into the waist. Try and keep your head and chest up. So if you have a mirror, please use it. Come up slow, guys. Slow down. Find your range. Up to shoulders. Down to thighs, up 3, down 1, up 2, 3. You will notice I've taken a split stance. I've lifted my left heel up. That is optional. You can take a set stance if you wish. Up 1, down 3. Now you want to avoid swinging. The tighter you can embrace the core, the easier it is to stay stable. Watch out, guys. Halfway up and down. All the way up and down. 1 half. All the way. Half up. Oh, feeling that? Guys, super slow, super slow.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Ooh, no rushing. That's cheating. Time under tension. Make the body work harder.
So baby, what is it?
You start to find that sticking point. Usually around 30 degrees, right?
So baby, what's it?
Guys, up 3, down 1, over leg back. Up. Now as you get tired, try not to do this, right? Lock on. Up 1, down 3. 10 stays up. Common tendency is to look down at the bicep. Use the mirror ahead of you to do that, guys. 1 half, 1 full. Up. 3 more. I know, I'm struggling too. Let's look at a nice pop to those guns, guys. Listen up. Switch to your dumbbells, please. Woo! Alright, a little bit of Anastasia. Guys, 2-2 hammer. Up.
Now baby, come on.
And down. Full range. The split stance is optional. If you prefer your set stance, you choose. All the way down to the thighs. You want to take advantage of that initiation of that bicep curl. Again, brace the core, tall and proud. Listen up, guys. Halfway up and hold. Just the left, up, down. Right arm holds, 90-degree angle at the elbow. Arm parallel to the floor. We're going to change. Hold it. Switch right onwards. Oh, so do you feel where we preloaded that muscle? Guys, we're going to go to the chorus. Both arms down. Half hammer. Half bicep. Hammer. So we're staying in that lower range. Working the hardest part of that curl. Up 2. Down. Woo! That's burning. Right arm works. Up. Woo. There we go. Your left arm is preloaded. Hold it. Left arm works. Ooh. Second time we hit that one. Guys, both arms down. One half hammer. Bicep. Hammer. Bicep. Got it. Can you give me more? We're so close to the final one of your workout, guys. Squeeze. I know it's uncomfortable. Half hammer hold. Good job. Let's go ahead and put that weight down. All right, guys. Legs two. We're going to be working at lunges today. We're going to start with a bar, and then we're going to move to a super heavy dumbbell. Now, if you're not comfortable using a bar, you can use a dumbbell for both of the songs. If you have any kind of knee injury, don't feel like you're left out. Just go ahead and follow me with the tempo and just do your squats, okay? You can always limit the range of movement. There's always somewhere to go. So if you're going to be using the bar, probably no heavier than 15 pounds on each side, just in case you get into trouble. You don't want that bar so heavy that you can't get yourself out of trouble. Okay, so we're just going to be starting off, and we're just going to be doing a series of static lunges, and we're just going to work with the tempo and the range. We're then going to take it just to a little spot to refocus before we alternate the rear lunges. Now the second track, guys, I want you to go as heavy as you can handle. So whatever you think is your heaviest, go heavier than that, because remember, your brain is always looking for easy exit, right? So if you can handle somewhere between 12 and 20 pounds, even heavier, go for it. What we're going to be doing, guys, is a double side lunge. If you can, drive up to a knee up. If you can't do that, just step in. But what you want to do is keep the toe forward to prevent overloading the knee. Take the leg out as wide as you can, so it requires all your power and strength to drive up, and then we're going to activate the obliques to hold you steady. Then, guys, we're going to take it into a front lunge, taking it back to a double hip extension. Hip extension, head and chest stays up, toe is down, heel is up. You guys ready for this one? If you have your bar, go ahead and safely clean and press it onto the meaty part of the upper back, and let's do this. Alright guys, take your legs, hip width apart, ready, down 3, up 1, down, 2, 3. Now if you glance down at the leg that's in front, you should be able to see the big toe on the inside of your knee. Knee is over the second and third toe. 2, down, smooth it out. And you're driving as hard as you can into that front heel to help keep you stabilized and to activate the glutes. Guys, 2 singles. 1, 1, 2. So it's down, weight, up, 2. 2 singles. 1, 1, 2. Again, you're trying to get that back knee as close to the floor as you can. Trying to get the front thigh parallel to the floor. 1, 1, 2. Switch your legs. Down 3, up 1. Reset. So initially, you may have to limit your range of movement as you find your boundaries. You got it. Guys, smooth it out, 2, 2, even out. Now again, the more you brace the abs, the more balance you're going to feel. Elbows under hands, keep your chest up. Chorus, 2 singles. 1, 1, 2. Rise up, 2 singles. 1, 1, 2. Now, how low can you go? Try through that front heel to rise. done. All you've got left, guys, is delts and abs, and you are cooked. Now, the shoulders and the traps are already pretty tired from the work we did with those clean and presses, all right? However, we're gonna keep hitting. We're gonna be starting with a lateral raise, 2-2 count. We're then gonna take it up. We're gonna do 2 pec decks, trying to keep the elbows in line with the shoulder, and 2 overhead presses. If you wanna make it harder, take them to a wide overhead press. Then we're going to take it down into a series of angels. We did that at Barbell Strength 35, so you know that is not easy. The second song, kind of similar to Barbell Strength 35 again. Knuckles to the front of the room. You're going to be doing that rear press, and you're going to be doing that fly. But this time you're going to stand to a slow front raise, and then alternating front raises. Weight recommendation, if you're new, maybe 3 to 5 pounds. Athletes, you can maybe go up to 10 or 12 pounds. First time through, don't go heavier than that because you may underestimate just how tired the shoulders already are. So guys, plates or dumbbells or no weights at all, that's your call. Let's do this. Lateral raise. Up, 2. Once again, split stance is optional. Stop, arms, shoulder height, chest up.
Look at all the mess we made to get to where the both of us.
Go swing, right?
These big words
Hold it up, rotate.
'Cause right
2
now we
pecs.
got barricades.
Overhead press twice. especially at the top, it is tempting to drop. Hold on. Front raise, up 2, down 2, both arms. 2 singles. Brace the core, avoid momentum. Once again, you can bend the elbows if that's too much. Again, take it up. And go single. Super. Third set, guys. We're going back to your press. Ready, hinge. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, squeeze. No cheating, right? Test yourself. You're stronger than you know. 5, 1, 2, 4. I know it's hard at the upper range. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Final round through, guys. Rise to 2. 2 singles. Again. Single. Rise. You can. Hold on, guys. I know it's tempting. Don't put them down yet. 2 more times through. Take it up. Down. Last time through. Ooh, I think we just about fried those shoulders. In and up and hold. Boom. Alright, you think you could go heavier? Maybe try it a few times. Test it. Hey, if you go heavier, you can always put the weight back down again, right? Okay, guys, let's wrap it up. We're going to work the abdominals. Alright, guys, I'd like you to have one fairly heavy dumbbell if you're fairly strong in your abs. You may have to start with no weight at all. Now, we're going to work in a unilateral fashion. Now, what we're going to do for the advanced people is I'd like you to try and do a single arm crunch, weighted crunch, with a straight leg. The straight leg means we take out the hip flexors, so there's no assistance. The abs have to work alone, like this. 1, 2, 3, down. Now if that's too much for you, bend the knees and keep the weight close to the body. You can hold it here, or if it's still too much, you can hold it here, which is no longer unilateral loading, but it is a start, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hold it halfway, and we're kind of doing a modified Russian twist. So as I twist, I bring that knee up. Okay, guys? So again, you don't have to do any of this. If you prefer, you can just do crunches right here, and then take it into crossovers. All right, guys? That's it. The second song, there is no weights. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start easy with the bent leg. The head must be on the floor. We're going to slowly raise for a count of 4, lower down, and then we're going to attempt to take the legs to one side, pushing the opposing shoulder into the floor, okay? And then the second round, if you're super advanced, you can try it with a straight leg or a straighter leg. Obviously, a straight leg is harder. If anything feels untoward in your back, abort mission and get out of it, okay, guys? So that's pretty much all we're gonna be doing with that one. Just follow me. We're gonna have a great time. Oh, the sprinter crunch, I almost forgot. The sprinter crunch, guys, you come up like a sprinter. Now, if you're super advanced, keep your feet off the floor the whole time. If you're just starting on your journey, keep one foot down. But it wants to be a powerful explosion up and a hesitation in the air. All right, guys, you think you can do this? Let's go ahead, pick up your weight. I'm going to be doing the advanced version. Please take the modifications where you need them. If you don't like it, do your own ab workout to the music. It is all good. We're working out together and having a great time. Let's do this, guys. 1, 2, 3, down. Just like this, right? So, I'm keeping the arms straight the whole time. If you need to bring that weight down to the shoulder or hold it chest high, that is just fine. My legs are straight, eliminating hip flexors. Change hands.
I could give you it all, and then fall, any minute of we go round and round.
2 more times. unless you advance and go straight leg. Slowly lift the hips and lower down. Both hips drop to one side. Press the opposing shoulder into the floor to stabilize. Lift again. It's as if you want to bring your shins to that ceiling tile above you. You let them tug in that lower fibers. Drop to the other side. Drop the shoulders. Cut it in half, guys. Up 2, down 2. Up, 2, drop to the other side. Center. You can crisscross the ankles if that helps release that tension from the lower back. Again, take it up and down. Just to that point of maximum contraction and no further. Alright guys, we're going into your sprinter. Ready? Fire. There we go. Drive. So you see, I have a moment of hesitation at the top of the crunch. You can have one foot on the ground if you need. From the top, slowly. Up. 2, 3. Oh, that's intense. Such a little movement, but so fierce. Drop. Press that opposing shoulder down. Try to keep the spine alive. Lift for 4. Up. Oh, keep trying to lift. Slow. So you actually want the hips to come off the floor in that leg lift. We're going to cut it in half, guys. Center to 2. Drop to one side. Shoulder down. Lift center. Very, very challenging. New move. Guys, you can have the palms up or the palms down. The palms up is actually harder because you avoid pressing the hands into the floor for support. You choose though. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Sprinter, yeah. Once again, in, down. Drive. So what I'm trying to do is bring my elbow to the opposing ankle. Keep it going. Last for you guys. In. And hold right there. Great workout, you guys. Let's take it on up. You know this. Stretch out.
Sunshine on in the morning. I'm feeling real good.
You can relax your head down to the floor.
No time to stress.
Put it a little closer.
Just soaking. Blue skies over there.
Drop that foot down to opposite knee. Take hold of that thigh. Pull it in. Feel that release.
It's gonna be alright.
Gonna be alright. Take that top knee.
It's gonna be alright.
Hands to the opposing side. To the other side, guys.
Right now.
That muscle's gonna feel real tense. Don't force the stretch, guys. You're okay.
I'ma just chill.
Put it a little closer.
I know there's all this pain we feel. I know we
And let's drop that foot down to the opposing knee. Take hold of the thigh, pull in.
Life won't hold back. So I'ma do the
Great stretch if you suffer from sciatica as well.
And when I feel attacked, feel my joy
Down to the floor.
to the max. No matter my struggle, I know I'm good.
Guys, we're gonna roll onto the side. Pull the waist into the hands. Straight line for the shoulder. Hip to the knee. Press that foot hard into the hand.
Yeah,
It's gonna be alright. Let's cross on over. Press away. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, get shaky together. You want to hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. You can contact me through my website at krushworkout.com.
no worries, no fear. Right now, right here.
And let's cross that leg over.
I just wanna live life. It's gonna be alright.
Alright, those clean up presses will do it all. Let's go ahead, sit side, to the other side.
So